And in the heart of a vibrant African village, there lived a young woman, named Adana, Adana was the epitome of grace and beauty, with eyes that sparkled like the stars and a smile that could light up the darkest night. But beneath her radiant exterior lay a deep and sorrowful secret, a curse that had plagued her since birth. You see, Adana was not like other girls. Every night, as the moon rose high in the sky, she would undergo a startling transformation. Her legs would merge into a sleek, shimmering tail, and she would become a creature of the sea, a mermaid bound by an ancient curse. For years, Adana had kept her curse hidden from the world, sneaking out under the cover of darkness to swim beneath the waves. But as she grew older, the burden of her secret became increasingly heavy, weighing on her heart like an anchor, dragging her down into the depths. It was said that the curse had been placed upon Adana's family generations ago, a punishment for a past sin long forgotten. And though Adana knew not the true origins of her curse, she bore its weight with stoic resignation, resigned to a fate of endless nights spent alone in the cold embrace of the sea. But fate, it seemed, had other plans in store for Adana. For one fateful night, as she swam through the moonlit waters, she chanced upon a young man named Kofi, a handsome fisherman with eyes as deep and mysterious as the ocean itself. Kofi had been out on his boat, casting his nets into the sea, when he spotted Adana's shimmering form gliding gracefully through the water. At first, he could scarcely believe his eyes, for he had heard tales of mermaids, but never dreamed he would encounter one himself. As Adana drew closer, Kofi's heart quickened with a mixture of awe and curiosity. He called out to her, his voice tinged with wonder, and to his surprise, Adana turned towards him with a smile that seemed to light up the entire ocean. Their conversation started tentatively at first, with Kofi asking Adana about her life beneath the waves, and Adana, in turn, expressing her fascination with the world above. They spoke of their hopes and dreams, their fears and uncertainties, and with each passing moment, they felt their connection deepening like the currents of the ocean itself. As the days turned into weeks, Adana and Kofi's bond grew stronger, their hearts entwined like the tangled seaweed that lined the ocean floor. And though Adana knew that revealing her true nature to Kofi could mean risking everything, she couldn't help but be drawn to him like a sailor to the North Star. One stormy night, as Adana found herself exploring the depths of the ocean, she was caught off guard by a sudden change in the weather. The tranquil waters she had come to know so well transformed into a swirling maelstrom of wind and waves threatening to swallow her whole. Desperate to escape the fury of the storm, Adana swam with all her might, her heart pounding with fear as she fought against the powerful current that threatened to drag her down into the depths. But try as she might, she could not break free from its grasp, her strength waning with each passing moment. And then, just when all hope seemed lost, a light pierced through the darkness, a beacon of hope amidst the chaos. It was Kofi, his boat slicing through the churning waves as he raced to her rescue. With a mighty leap, Kofi dove into the roiling waters, his arms outstretched to catch Adana as she was swept away by the raging tempest. He pulled her close, his heart pounding with relief as he held her tightly against him, his strength a lifeline in the midst of the storm. As they clung to each other amidst the chaos, Adana felt a warmth spreading through her, a feeling of unbelievable safety and security. And in that moment, she knew that she had found her salvation, the one person who could break the curse that had plagued her for so long. With tears in her eyes, Adana gazed up at Kofi to give him a tender kiss, her heart overflowing with love and gratitude. And as Adana and Kofi's lips met, a wave of magic surged between them, enveloping them in a shimmering glow that seemed to transcend time and space. In that moment of pure, unbridled love, the curse that had bound Adana to the sea began to unravel, its dark tendrils loosening their grip on her soul. With a soft gasp, Adana experienced a strange sensation, a tingling warmth spreading through her limbs as her mermaid form began to dissolve into mist. She clung to Kofi with all her strength, her heart racing with anticipation as she awaited the moment of her transformation. And then, as if by some divine intervention, Adana felt herself being pulled upwards towards the surface, her body bathed in the soft light of the moon. With one final burst of energy, she broke through the surface of the water, gasping for breath as she emerged into the cool night air. As Kofi gazed upon her in awe, his eyes wide with wonder, Adana felt a surge of emotion welling up inside her.